how to book out your clients in 6 weeks. Hi, I'm Jen Richardson. I'm the founder of 123 Financial Group, and I've put together a practical guide for salon and beauty business owners who are ready to earn more, stress less, and love their work again. Because let's face it, running a salon should feel rewarding, not exhausting. After all, you didn't start your business to drown in admin, chase payments, or spend nights catching up on the books. You started it because you love what you do. You love helping people walk out of your salon feeling confident, refreshed, and a little bit more like themselves. But here's the truth most salon owners bump into at some point. Talent and passion aren't always enough to keep your calendar full and your bank account happy. You can be brilliant at cuts, colour, brows, lashes, or nails, yet still feel like you're working harder than ever with little to show for it. And you know what? When that happens, everyone tells you the same thing. Go get more clients, run more ads, post more on Instagram. But I've seen behind the curtain. More clients don't always mean more profit. In fact, for most business owners, it's the opposite. Because the gold mine you want, well, it's sitting right in front of you. It's your loyal clients, the ones who already love you. They trust you, they come back, and they'll keep coming back if you give them the right reasons and the right systems to do so. So in this guide, I've put together exactly how you can book out your calendar in 6 weeks without finding a single new client. There's no corporate jargon, no fluffy theory, just plug and play strategies that actually work. You'll learn how to rebook every client before they leave the chair or bed, understand the real cost of each service so you stop underselling without realizing it. You'll learn how to add income without adding hours and how to follow a 6-week blueprint that turns quiet weeks into a thing of the past. Think of this as your business GPS. There's no magic wand, no silver bullet, just a clear path that will lead you from stress and uncertainty to stability and profit. By the end, you'll know what's working, what's not, and what to do next, so you can focus on what you do best, helping people look and feel amazing. So let's get into Chapter 1. Chapter 1, the hidden gold in your current clients. You know, most salon owners believe the answer to more money is more clients. So more ads, more discounts, more hustle. But that's not always the answer. In fact, it's often the trap. Because your loyal clients, the ones who already love your work, are sitting on untapped potential. Think of your client base for a moment as a gold mine. If you only dig on the surface, you'll get a few shiny flakes. But when you dig deeper, so rebooking, upgrading, delighting the people you already have, you'll uncover real nuggets of profit. So why are your existing clients worth more? And it's because they already trust you. You don't have to convince them. They know you, they like you, they feel comfortable in your space. They spend more over time. Recent studies have shown that repeat clients spend 67% more than new ones. Every rebooked visit compounds your income, and they're your best marketing because a happy client tells their friends and those referrals walk in already trusting you. That's free marketing you can't buy throwing money at ads. Let's take this as a bit of an example. Imagine a client books a haircut 4 times a year at $180 each time. That's $720 annually from that one client. Now, if you can rebook her every 6 weeks instead, that's 8 visits. And 8 visits at $180 is $1,440. Add a simple $20 additional treatment each time. Now it's $1,600 per year. Now that has more than doubled her value without finding a single new client. So multiply that by 50 clients, that's an extra $80,000 a year, all from the people who already love what you do. So how do you unlock that gold? Rebooking every time. Don't wait for them to call you. Make it effortless to book before they leave. Bundle smartly, and this is one of the really good things that you can do. Combine services in a way that feels valuable, not upsold. For example, a cut and treatment package or a facial with a brow tidy. Delight them. Add those small little touches. Follow-up messages, birthday treats, little surprises. They make clients feel cared for, and that creates loyalty that lasts. Because chasing new clients is like filling a leaky bucket. You can pour all day, but it'll never fill up if you don't fix the holes. So fix the leaks first and watch your calendar and your confidence fill up. So here's what I want you to think about. What are your top 5 most loyal clients? Sorry, let me do that again. So here's what I want you to think about. Who are your top 5 most loyal clients? What's one small thing you could do this week to make their next visit feel extra special and secure their next appointment before they leave? So do that work before we move on to Chapter 2. Chapter 2, Mastering Rebooking at the Chair. Here's one of the biggest secrets to running a fully booked salon. Your calendar should never depend on clients remembering to rebook. If you're waiting for them to call you, you're leaving your income to chance, and life gets in the way. They forget, they get busy. Suddenly weeks pass before they make another appointment. That's money lost, and it's 100% preventable. Think of rebooking as brushing your teeth. It's not optional. It's a healthy habit that keeps everything running smoothly. So why does rebooking actually matter? Well, it gives you predictable income. No more quiet weeks followed by chaos. Stronger loyalty because rebook clients are less likely to drift elsewhere. And it gives you time freedom because when your calendar is planned, you can actually plan your life, your staff, stock, and holidays. Did you know that if you rebook just 10 extra clients each week, that's 520 extra appointments a year? At $80 each, that's $41,600 of extra revenue without a single new client. So here's my rebooking guidelines. First one is to make it part of the service, because rebooking isn't a sales pitch, it's part of your care. Clients rely on your expertise. You know when their colour fades or their lashes need refilling. So instead of asking, confidently advise, your colour will look its best if we refresh it in 6 weeks. Let's lock that in now so that you don't miss your spot. Step number 2 is to use the right language. Here are some examples of rebooking phrases that can make your own. So you can do a direct and professional approach. Your lash extensions need a refill in 2 weeks to stay full. Let's get that booked in. Or you could do it with a caring and client-focused approach. You've got that event next month. How about we lock in your next brow appointment today? Number 3 is to track and improve your rebooking. So you can't improve what you don't measure. So start tracking how many clients rebook before they leave. Set a target for yourself. So aim for 80%. If you have a team, make it a shared goal. Celebrate wins together when it's achieved. So now that you've got your rebooking down pat, let's get into Chapter 3. And it's the art of value adding without feeling salesy. Because one of the fears that I hear from most salon owners is, I don't want to sound pushy. But the good news is adding value isn't about selling, it's about caring. It's making sure your clients get the best possible results while you're fairly paid for your time and expertise. So why do clients appreciate add-ons? Well, it's convenient. It can save them another trip. It improves their results. It shows your professional guidance because clients want your recommendations. Think of it this way. If a doctor prescribes medicine, you don't call that salesy, you call that care. So here's some simple ways that you can add value. Create service bundles. So if you're in the hair industry, a cut and treatment, colour or toner together. If you're in the beauty industry, facial and brow tidy up, or maybe a mani and a paraffin treatment. Clients see time savings and value. You see higher profits per booking. So you could always add in a quick add-on. So small upgrades that take little time but boost your income. a $20 scalp massage, a $15 conditioning treatment, or a $25 LED add-on. You can also do retail product upgrades. So recommend as part of aftercare. You could say, to keep your skin glowing between facials, I'd recommend this serum. It's not selling, it's service that extends their results. It's important though that you position it the right way, and it's all in the language. So instead of saying, do you want to add a treatment? Try this instead. Your hair feels a little dry after summer. A 5-minute deep treatment will help your colour last longer. You're not pushing, you're protecting their investment. So here's some reflection prompts that you can use. What's one bundle or quick add-on you can start offering this week? Keep it simple, something that helps your clients and still feels natural for you to suggest. For anyone in the hair and beauty industry, there's 3 cost components that you need to understand. Every service has these 3 costs. So the first one is labour time. How long does it take? Multiply that by your hourly rate. Number 2 is the products and consumables, the colours, the waxes, the lashes, the polishes, everything that is used in your service. And number 3 is your overheads, the rent, the power, the insurance, the software, your admin, spread across each appointment. Then what I want you to do is add them up. That's your true cost of service. And it's important to know this because it stops the leaks. It lets you compare your true cost with what you're charging. So if your facial costs $85 and you charge $90, your profit is $5. Raise your price to $110, now it's $25. Do that 10 times a week and you've added $250 to your profit every single week. That's thousands by year end. So here's some action steps that I want you to take. Write down your top 10 services. Work out your true cost for each. Highlight underpriced or wasteful ones. Pick one change this week, a price rise, reduced product waste, or promoting your most profitable service. Because remember, this isn't about greed, it's about fairness, because you deserve to be paid properly for the skills and care you give every single client. So I want you to reflect for a moment. When was the last time you reviewed your prices? I'll do that bit again. So I want you to reflect for a moment. When's the last time you reviewed your prices? What's one service you suspect might be underpriced? And what's one small adjustment you could make today to bring that up to value? And here we are at chapter 5. This is the one that I think is the most important because it's about turning clients into raving fans. Because it's not enough to get clients through the door. You want them walking out so delighted that they can't wait to come back. That's what creates raving fans. Clients who rebook, refer and rave about you everywhere. But why does raving fans really matter? And they're so important because they will rebook automatically. They spend more, but also because they tell their friends, and that's your best marketing, because a single happy client can easily bring in 3 to 5 new ones through word of mouth. So how can you create that magic? Well, step number 1 is to add personal touches. Small things make big memories. Send them a birthday text, write a handwritten thank you card. Remember how they like their coffee. Because anyone can offer a service. Few make people feel special. And step number 2 is to systemize the surprise and delight. Book reminders into your booking system. Step number 2 is to systemize the surprise and delight. Build reminders into your booking system. So send birthday messages, referral thank yous, quarterly VIP offers, because consistency builds loyalty. So ask for feedback is step number 3. Was there anything we could have done better today? Because clients appreciate being asked and you'll gain valuable insight. Step number 4 is to build community. Feature a client of the month Offer a small appreciation event. Post before and afters, but with permission, of course. You're not just building clientele, you're building connection. So here's my reflection prompt for you this week. What's one personal touch you could add this week that would make your clients feel genuinely cared for? So that's my 5 steps in how to book out your calendar in 6 weeks. So what I want to ask you now is, what does your fully booked future look like? Because I've just walked you through a proven plan to book out your calendar without running ads, chasing strangers, or burning yourself out. You now know how to uncover your real service costs, how to turn rebooking into an effortless habit, add genuine value without feeling salesy, create raving fans who fill your calendar for you, and also how to streamline your systems so your business runs smoothly. But most importantly, I've shown you how to take control again, because this isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter, caring deeply, and finally feeling confident in the business you've built. If you do nothing, you'll keep getting the same results. Long days, quiet weeks, that sinking feeling when the bills arrive. But when you take even one small step, you'll feel the shift. Your bookings stabilize, your income grows, your clients glow, and suddenly you've built the business you've dreamed of, one that supports your life, not the other way around. So what's your next steps? If you'd like support to dig deeper into your numbers, create systems that save hours every week, and grow profit while keeping your business personal, book a free consult with me. Because remember, you don't have to do it alone, and I'd love to help.